Ascendis Health
Nicely
is
done.
a health and care brands company operating in plant, animal and human health.
Exactly. This is a fantastic roll-up story. So the Coast to Coast Group, under the leadership of Gary Shane, has been buying companies left, right and centre and building what is increasingly attractive portfolio of those pharma-type assets.
Market cap is 6.9 billion rand, so nearly at that 7 billion rand level. PE of 25.5 and a dividend yield of 0.9%. Have you been paying attention to Carsten Wellner and the Ascendis Health story?
You know, I mean, when you're a good drug dealer, you're just a good drug dealer. You know, it's just you just have to know. I mean, one of the things that's key, obviously, in understanding this business is to understand the people themselves. They've had lots of experience in the field, and the board is filled with doctors, so obviously, so they must know something. But the key here was that deal this year, which everybody's talking about with the KCR. I mean, 345 million rand, a distribution channel, creating new market, and all they do is make money on buying other companies. Paul, how do you explain? How do you actually buy that company? Do you buy the fact that they know how to buy these companies, or do you buy in the sense that they themselves understand how those businesses work? So the sentiment is that you should be buying a company, but you talk about a company that does a lot of acquisitions, and they have been able to turn those acquisitions, well, 9 out of 10 of them, into successful
and
business.
if you speak to Carsten, it's all about vertical and horizontal integration of these companies very quickly to generate maximum value.
So I think what they've done well is that the coast-to-coast guys look for new deals, and Carsten and his colleagues run the businesses that they have in the portfolio already, and they've reorganized the management so that you have, you know, divisionalized things. You've got the nutraceuticals.
You've got the pharma med.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you have got the consumer brands as their
Yes.
second biggest division,
Yes.
and then
Yeah.
the phyto-vet, which is the
Yes.
plant and animal
And we haven't
division.
seen too many more deals in the phyto-vet space, but in the pharma med space now, they've done 2 huge deals in Europe. So, I mean, that is this first thing, which is a
Which is in the
Cypriot
sports
basic-
nutritional.
Yes,
company.
the one. So that's the one. That's the sport. What is it called?
Cytec,
which
yeah.
is apparently a big brand. I'm not really a muscle builder, but apparently
A
that's a
huge
big
brand
operation.
across Europe,
And that's
then
to
the
add to
Cyprus
SSN
acquisition,
and so on.
and then there was a Cyprus acquisition as
Yes,
well.
exactly.
Cyprus
That's the one
acquisition.
called Remedica, which is more like a generic drug manufacturer, but because it's in Cyprus, which is part of the European Union, if you're approved there, you can sell stuff all over the show. So basically those deals in aggregate, the one is 350 million euros, the other is 170 million euros. If you do the maths on that, their business is going to get substantially larger, and the scope for more earnings growth. Because the way this works is you buy things at a lower price to earnings ratio than your PE, and then the
That's
earnings
it.
gear up.
I think
That's
the
it.
key is that since the listing in 2013, they have become a force to be reckoned with in the pharmaceutical industry,
Absolutely.
with a market cap bigger than that of Adcock Ingram,
Which
which
is-
is your favorite stock.
Yeah, it is my favorite, and I'm not going to shy away from it.
Let's look at the share price graph here on Ascendis. Can you shy away from that?
Oh
Clive?
no, you can't. No, you can't. I mean, look at that sharp curve just at the beginning of 2016 to the middle of the year. I mean, that is quite phenomenal. And I think what we are seeing here is we're going to see a similar trend again with these businesses that you're talking about when they start also catching into the bottom line. So I'm very excited about this particular business.
Paul?
So you do have the risk that you buy a dog because, you know, money's cheap. So you can raise cash, and they've been raising cash from all over the place, Ascendis that is, from international sources, from local sources, even issuing new shares. But I think
to
on
this
the
point-
main, they've done well, and they've bought businesses typically that are in some sort of cycle where the management's looking for an exit, or where it's a private equity-owned business that's got the opportunity then to exit. So I think I'm confident. And
Are
as
you
you
hot?
know,
Can you turn that confidence into a hot?
absolutely, we own these in our hot stocks portfolio, and as you know, that's the best 20 whatever stocks.
I just
it
want
is
to
in
say,
the
we
whole
want to be
market.
careful
Hot or
about
not?
hot. We must be very careful because it is very cold, so people can just make things hot as they go along. But this one is
This is
definitely
hot.
this is definitely hot.
It's getting a double hot. As you said, we own it in our portfolio, and it's been a real solid performer for us. So we're not letting it go anytime soon.